Hi, my name is Mark Mayer. I'm the owner of Twisted Ginger's Brewing Company. When I first graduated from college, I got a job. I had to relocate to Connecticut. So when I would go into the packaged goods store, obviously I would just try different beers. So there was a homebrew store across the street, and I said, well, I'm gonna make a better beer. And that's where it all started. So the name was originally, we wanted two gingers, because I have a daughter with glowing red hair and more sarcasm than I actually have. Our teachers don't like that. But that name was taken by a distilling company, and a friend of mine who was also a ginger had suggested Twisted Gingers, and it had a good ring to it, and we kind of leaned in more towards a positive note of the twist is finding something to celebrate, which is kind of what the beer is all about, celebrating something. The reality was, in my world, I had hoped that everybody in the neighborhood would just fall in love with beer and or loved beer already, and that's not the case. So we have a great following in this neighborhood. I'm super thrilled at all the support we have. The pandemic was a catapult for this business. So the city shut the tap room down. I remember it was March 16th. It was like a moment in time where you're like, all right, so what do we need? What do people want? I bought a 30-quart Hobart mixer, the oven, got all the ingredients, and we just went to work and figured out, how to make a beer-centric pizza. Then we put Mayer Blonde Ale in the dough, and I remember walking across the street with the first pizza just to have my neighbors try it, and reading their facial expressions. I was like, I think this is gonna work. I started homebrewing in '97. Experience of shadow brewing with a few breweries, but I kind of taught myself everything to get me this far. That's where it all started, was I wanted to get my dad to stop drinking Miller Lite. The pandemic was terrible, it was, but it got me into there was no option to fail mentality, and here we are.